What organization are you with, and why are events like this important to you and your organization?
I'm a freelance journalist. I was here today covering this event for Midwest Energy News. Events like this are important because it brings together a lot of experts in subject fields who have different perspectives. And in order to report objectively and critically about different issues affecting energy, I need access to those people. Events like this also help me see issues and think about things that I was not otherwise focused on. One example today was not just the problems that are coming up in the legislature and the PUCO trying to get Senate Bill 315 implemented from 2 years ago and trying to preserve that, but another issue that came up today was the penalty charge from riders in utility bills and how that can act as a disincentive. So it seems to be at cross purposes. So it's just a long way of saying I learn a lot about issues I'm writing about.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so second question. What part of the energy sector are you passionate about and why? I know you're not really like in the energy stuff, you're with the journalist thing, but do you have like something that interests you with the energy stuff specifically?
I am fascinated by some of the advanced technologies that serve dual purposes of saving money for consumers or companies while at the same time reducing emissions. And, you know, as one of the speakers said, climate change is a factor that has to be dealt with. So kind of those two for one technologies fascinate me.
I'm the same way. I agree with you. And the last question is, what is the coolest thing that you've seen happen in the energy industry here in Ohio or elsewhere, which not a lot of people are aware of?
One really neat thing I came across last year was a school district that was having all sorts of budgetary problems. They kept having trouble getting a levy passed and so forth. And yet they were saving enough money on a solar energy project to pay a teacher's salary. It was really impressive. It was set up with a creative funding mechanism where someone came in and paid the capital costs up front, and then they were buying the electricity at a reduced rate from the solar installation on the school property. And the superintendent told me he did the math, and that was just the way to go. If it could save money for the district, he was going to do it.
Do you remember which district it was?
It was, I don't remember offhand. It was in Medina County.
That's really, I personally like to know more. That's why I asked. So.
I can get you the site after we're done.
Okay, sounds good.